Let's look at question 17 in this video. So we got this quadratic equation, and we know that the root, one of the root is the reciprocal of the square of the other root. Okay, that means if one of the root is alpha, the other root has to be the reciprocal of the square of the other root. Okay, that's basically translating the words into math. Once that is done, then I can write down a couple of things. I know that the sum of roots has to be negative b on a, except that b here is 2b, so it's negative 2b on a. All right, and alpha times by 1 on alpha squared has to be c on a. So once I've done that, I can simplify this one. That means that alpha and one of the alpha on top and one of the alpha on bottom is going to cancel out to give me 1 on alpha is equals to c on a. All right, that means alpha is equals to a on c. I'm reciprocating both sides. Now looking at the result I want to get to, this result, I do not see alpha at all. So in another word, what the question is prompting you to do is wherever I see alpha, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to substitute it with a and c. That way, all of the alphas are going to be gone. All right, so from here, I'm going to say, okay, so that means a on c plus 1 over a on c, the whole thing squared, equals to negative 2b on a. From this point onward, it's just algebra. It's a on c plus, this is c squared on a squared, equals to negative 2b on a. All right, then I can move everything to one side because on the result that I want to get to, one side is 0. So a squared plus, a on c plus c squared on a squared plus 2b on a has to be 0. And notice that there's no fraction in the stuff that you want to get, so I'm going to try and get rid of the fraction. Then the obvious way to do that is to get rid of the, make them all into the same common denominator. So the same common denominator is a squared c. I want that. So the first one I know has to be a times by a squared, so it's a cubed. Okay, the second one would be plus on the same thing, a squared c. I know that has to multiply by 1 more c, which is c cubed, plus, if I want a squared c, I need to multiply by ac on top, is 2abc equals to 0. Once you've done that, then I can put them into one same denominator, a cubed plus c cubed plus 2abc all over a squared c equals to 0, multiplying denominator to the other side, which make everything 0 again, so it's this plus 2abc equals to 0 as required.